Hello everyone, my name is Josefina Carrillo and I am a music education major with a focus on choral vocal music. What I like to do for fun is I like to watch Disney movies with my mom and my grandma. We can watch them all day and never get tired of them, even if we watch them more than 5 times. I also like to sing opera or art songs randomly. I find it really fun. I like to learn music that's from the classical era and the romantic era, and I just find it really amusing. Describe your perception of a good online class. I like that an online class has the week separated. I really like how for every week there is like subcategories for the assignments, the lectures, and any questions that we might have that we can ask our professor in a different subcategory. I think it's really good to have an online class organized and really easily accessible for the students so they're not really confused as to what they have to do. And if anything, they can go back to the syllabus, and the syllabus says it all. For video 1, it was the instructor video. What I learned from it was that we will have weekly videos and lectures, 2 quizzes a month. Everything is on the syllabus, and if we have any questions, we email our instructor. For video 2, the special education disabilities, listing the 13 disability categories covered under the Individuals with Disability Education Act of 2004. The first one is autism, second one is deaf blindness, third, deafness, fourth, emotional disturbance, fifth, hearing impairment, sixth, intellectual disability, seventh, multiple disabilities, eighth, orthopedic impairment, 9, other health impairment, 10, specific learning disability, 11, speech/language impairment, 12, traumatic brain injury, and 13, visual impairment. For the third and fourth video, childhood disability and special education eligibility, first question was, what are the eligibility rules for special education services? In order for them to have their services, it has to be a documented disability, which falls under the 13 categories that we discussed. And the disability must have an adverse impact on their education, meaning like the school and their performance. Describe 2 common issues associated with adolescents and disabilities. Most children with disabilities desire to have developmental experiences and social opportunities similar to their developing peer, but unfortunately they do sometimes lack the social competence around their peers. Another common issue associated with adolescents and disabilities is an increased risk of developing comorbid disorders such as anxiety or depression. For the fourth video, why is people first language important? Give 2 examples. It is important to use people first language to maintain an environment of dignity, respect, and professionalism. It is also a more accurate way of speaking about people. Placing the person first and the disability second helps eliminate stereotypes that can form, and it's what the person has, not what the person is. One example would be, instead of saying autistic child, you would say the child with autism. Or I work at Disneyland, so instead of saying a disabled guest, we say guest with disability.